You know, I've had access to Ghost Town for 2 weeks now, and I regret that I'm always late. I've got so much going on. But to be fair, in my defense, so many games are continually just kind of bummers. And the last few videos I've made regarding this, they've like exemplified that. It's a thing where it's just jank. And I've talked to a few of you. I read every comment. Every comment. That'll change when I have 1 million followers. So you got me right now. I'm with you. And all of you are saying the same thing, that there's no baseline. There's no method by which a developer should build a game. And so these grab functions and walking and teleporting, and should they or shouldn't they pass through a wall if they get close? What should happen if you lean your head into a wall? Should your body shift and make you vomit, or should it go black and fade into some ethereal thing? No one can agree on how a game should be built. And meanwhile, Half-Life Alyx, 5 years ago, set the bar, set the standard, but there's no central like pin stone kind of holding everything together. And I'm happy to say that that is over. It's done. It's gone. Ghost Town VR. Mind you, I haven't finished it. I'm about 3 hours into the game right now, and it is, without question, hands down, the best narrative VR game to ever land on MetaQuest Standalone. It's not a small thing. I play so many games. I touch so many things, just trying to get my hands in them and get a feeling for what they are. And I can't enjoy anything anymore because I'm all over the place. Like, if I'm supposed to try 10 games in a week, I'll try one. And if I'm supposed to make a video on 5 games a month, I'll make a video on 2. All that to say that I'm actually going to play this game. I'm going to beat it. I'm going to finish it, and I'll probably play it again. This game is magic. The work that went into this cannot be understated. It is the coolest, most immersive, and well-earned game to ever drop on Quest. And that's coming from someone who adored Lies Beneath and loved Into Black and thought that Metro Awakening was really good. I can complain about a million other things. I can complain all day. How much time you got? I'm completely open. But this game, what they did narratively, functionally, with the hands, with the arms, with the teleportation, with the option to move, in something like Bootstrap Island, PC VR, which I love. If you like step toward a box, then like you're not supposed to. They don't want you doing that. And so it like shoves your body back and it's nauseating. And in this, like in Half-Life Alyx, they do a thing where it kind of fades to black, which is perfect. That's VR. That's what this is supposed to be. On top of that, there is a moment in this game. There are many moments in this game that are worth talking about, but specifically this thing where you're on a boat. I haven't had this kind of an experience where you're on a vessel moving through water. You're on a way to a destination. The contraptions and puzzles that you're meant to solve and unlock are nothing short of magic. The Seventh Guest did this really well, but it was limited to, a single house and a single theme. Didn't take away from it being a great game, but this is so big. It's so well done. It's so well optimized. There's foveated rendering, which I notice if I really look for it, but I don't care at all. In fact, I appreciate it. I'm really glad. Thank you for doing that. There's no hitching in this game. You don't have that thing where objects have textures on them and the textures kind of pop into frame and glitch out. There's none of that. I'm happy with the textures. The lighting is incredible. The flashlight is just a godsend. It's beautiful every time I use it. The story is engaging, which, to that point, the story is basically you are a ghost hunter. You have, a kid who's your friend, and he's envious of you because you have this connection with the afterlife to where you can see things just willy-nilly. You're embedded in this world, and he wishes he could see it too. And meanwhile, he's completely just wrapped up in this, like, I want to see it, I want to experience it, show me a ghost, and you're just kind of enveloped in it 24/7. And so what begins with the exploration of a theater, which, by the way, I have a second channel dedicated to the paranormal and scary stories, and my last episode, as of the creation of this video, is about the Mansfield haunting. It's kind of cool that this happened to line up. I would love it if you guys would go over there and subscribe to that channel, if that's your thing. Don't subscribe if you don't like scary stories, but if you do, if you want to support my channel, both channels, go over there and check it out. I'd appreciate you. Linked down below. But so she's, exploring this theater, and he's increasingly despondent that he can't interact with the ghost the way that you can. And at some point, you guys are separated, and you're on your own way to this lighthouse. And this is where that moment comes that I mentioned regarding the boat and moving yourself across water and just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like doing 3 things at once. You know that part in like the original Half-Life where it opens up and you're on a train and you're moving through kind of like a subway system, and you can look at people and move around, and you look out the windows and everything's whizzing by you. I don't know, name another game that does that. Maybe I'm not playing enough games, but for me, this did that. It provided that. And I haven't seen that in like 20 years. Transitioning from the theater to, you're on the hunt for this island. You're on this boat because you have to find an island and a lighthouse, but it's in this otherly realm. And so he takes this crane and he pulls like a metal tank out of the water, and you have to solve this puzzle and open it up, provide power, and pull all these levers. And once you do, it sends this aura, this ghostly thing, to the buoy, which then kind of like Poltergeist and the hand out of the TV, it floats through the air and ignites the lighthouse, giving way to, access to this giant island. The whole thing's built like this, and once you're in the lighthouse, and spoilers, I'm sorry, but it's this thing where they take paranormal and kind of combine it with this electrical phenomena to where stairs are broken, and you have this paranormal vision of the previous intaker walking up some stairs and falling as the stairs collapse beneath him, and you can recreate those stairs. You can kind of repopulate the past, bring it back so that you can cross that and move up to the top of the lighthouse. But to do that, you have to provide power, and that's where these puzzles come in. The whole thing is super sleek. The whole thing is super cool. I'm amazed that, there's no jank. There can't be jank because they don't allow you to pick stuff up around the lighthouse. You can't just pick up a cup and throw it. But you know what? I think those guys are watching my channel. I think they watched that thing with Alien Rogue Incursion, the ability to grab a box and then you walk away and your arms turn into noodles. You're welcome. I think that they watched that and decided, you know what? Why do that? Why create the possibility of jank when we could just anchor everything? This is not about that. It's not about being able to throw a soda can. It's about just exploring, solving puzzles, and getting scared. And my God, they did it. Only hands. I swear to God, these people watch my channel. I hope they do. If you do, if that's you, if you made this game, please let me know down below that, I made a dent. They went out of their way. They did everything they could to negate any jank. And so I'll reiterate. This is the most polished, most exciting narrative VR game to ever land on Standalone. And even including PC VR, it's probably in the top 10 or 12. It's that good. It's an amazing game. After looking forward to Wanderer so much, I hinged my entire channel on that comment, and it was such a bomb. I was beginning to wonder if I had a future on this platform. What the hell was I going to talk about? This. I'll talk about this all day. And this thing under the ocean, it opens up even more. It's an even bigger game than this, but just look at this ocean. Look how it expands open. Look at what they've done. And so if you guys want this, I hope you use my link down below. You'll save 10% off, and you'll be supporting my channel in the process. Thank you again. I'm really glad you guys are here. Please check out that link. Check out the game. Go get it. Let me know what you think down below. And, not for nothing, check out that link to my other channel if you guys are interested in the paranormal, scary stories. I would love your support. That channel's going nowhere. It's brand new, and so it's got no love. Do me a favor. You guys have been watching Bringhurst VR. Thank you for being here. Godspeed.